Hello, sports fans, and welcome to this live streaming event from TableRockSports.net. We're glad to bring you this ball game in conjunction with North Medford High School today. This is where we're located, is at Bowerman Field on the campus of North Medford High School. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and it features the Sheldon Irish taking on the North Medford Black Tornado this afternoon. We're pleased to bring you this game on Table Rock Sports in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor business partners who allow us to keep these events free for fans to enjoy. So please let them know that you appreciate their support. And you can help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Nearly 3,000 of you have already done that. We thank you for doing that. In place of the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, we're going to play a little clip from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon and has been now for almost 50 years. The Medford clip, Medford Parks and Recreation little clip that we have for you shows you what's going on. That'll come up here in just a moment. But first we'll take this quick time out on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bills Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here on TableRockSports.net. And this is the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass, locally owned, family run. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. So this is an important game, and I can see already I'm going to have to keep everything running here because the heat's going to want to interrupt stuff. But this is an important game here for both of these ball clubs, as North Medford comes in 5-2-1, not only overall but in the conference, and Sheldon is 5-1-2, 7-1-2 overall, and so you're basically going to have them playing right here for first place for the moment. I'm not saying that you're going to win the conference title if you win this game. There's too many options and too many other things that can happen. But you do have a chance here at winning the ball, or at least putting yourself in a position for a conference title. And that goes for both North Medford and Sheldon. Pardon me for a moment while I need more hands than I apparently was made with. So this is going to be one of those games where it's really tight. North Medford has scored 15 goals and allowed 13. Sheldon, though, is really the offensive team. They've scored 28 goals in their 9 games, so that means that they're in their 10 games, and that means that they're scoring at about a 2.8, so almost a 3-goal a game clip. Meanwhile, they're allowing only 1. So, as they've only allowed 8 goals all season, so that's 0.8, but we'll round it up to 1 so we have a whole number. So they're basically winning their games by a score of 3-1. So the challenge here then is for North Medford to somehow hang and make sure that they don't let Sheldon get away from them. We're about ready to begin this game. And if you'll bear with me one more second here, we'll get this up. And we're doing things digitally, so we got to open windows, close windows, and try and do the right thing. Now the other right thing we have to do is somehow create shade. We will do that. North Medford will be going left to right across your screen, and they will be out there again in their October pink uniforms. We will start the clock with the referee, but that doesn't mean that it's going to remain very accurate through the whole thing. It's just kind of a guideline. We'll actually tell you what's on the stadium clock. If we get too far off, we may stop ours here on the computer and readjust. And hopefully we don't get too far off. Sheldon will kick this one off here in the first half. We'll see how well we stay put with names and all of that. So in goal for North Medford, I'm assuming, is Peyton Castor, but again, I don't know that for an absolute fact because there's two of them there that can play goal. Meanwhile, for Sheldon, in goal will be Addison Blondell. As North Medford will inbound it there right in front of us. Take a moment out here and attempt to ascertain who's who. Doesn't help me a whole lot with North Medford. Both of them wear 00 in their goal, so may have to run around and find out who's in goal. There's a shot. Boger takes it. Oh, nope. Blondell saves that one as it hit off the side of the net. It went bouncing that way, but Blondell was able to save it. I said it was Boger who took that shot. I think it was, although she's clear on the other side of the field now. As we say here, we maybe aren't talking as much as we could, but here in the first few minutes of every soccer match, you just see teams basically trying to find the holes. There's an offside. So North Medford will kick it. Taking that kick that time was Indrakat, Bryceland Indrakat. And now the Irish move it forward. Can they get anywhere? Oh, ooh, that was nice between the leg. And still there. No, foul. Oh, they're going to call it on Sheldon. So North Medford will squeeze a goal kick out of this. That was Ava Filia that had that running the right direction that time. And she made a nice move to get it between legs. There's going to go North Medford direction. Table Rock Sports would like to welcome Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey to our sponsorship team. Solar Pros can save you thousands on your home solar panels installation. Check out their Facebook to learn more. You go to Facebook, Solar Pros PNW. Can they save it? No. Sheldon in their white uniforms. Traveling the other way, right to left across your screen. Like we noted quickly there in the pregame comments, here comes Filia again. Left, right, left with a foot, and should give it up. See if they try to get it back to her. They do. And there'll be another offside on Sheldon. As we noted a little early on here, that It's a tough defensive team, this Sheldon ball club. They don't give you points, shots, or anything else easily. Highly rated in the state. Having another successful year following last year's successful year. So now we know it's Peyton Castor that's in goal for North Medford. Apparently she goes by PC, according to my sources. Here's Boger chasing it down. Nope, they're just going to punch it out of bounds and not going to let her catch up with that one. North Medford to inbound this one. And out of bounds. Sheldon gets it ahead in a hurry. Out of bounds. North Medford this time. Boger wrestling for it. Gets around one. Has a shot coming up. Nope. Get it back. Can she get any close? It does. But Blondell will stop it. So that's the second time now that Addison Dye Blondell has fallen on a Boger shot. So if anything, we know here now in about the first 10 minutes of this ball game that North Medford has figured out somewhat where the hole is in the Sheldon defense. Now it's a matter of getting a good look. Sheldon. There's a shot. Knocked away by Castor. PC knocks that one down and kicks it out of there. On the shot that time was Reese McKillop for Sheldon. Wasn't a bad look, but just couldn't quite get it down far enough. Now here comes Sheldon again. They'll take another shot. And that's a goal. So that comes at the 3:31 mark. We'll have to fix our clock here a little bit. And we will. When it gets down to 30:20, we'll start ours again. And as usual, the problem with soccer is it happens quickly enough that you don't always have the glasses on it. So I'm not quite sure who scored that one. Blondell will grab it. If I were to make a guess on who that was, and I apologize to the Sheldon fans, that they sometimes get so far away and bunched up it's difficult to tell who did it. If I were to guess, I would say it was Danny Haverland, but I'm not quite sure about that. So we'll here comes Boger. Or not Boger, I'm sorry. That's 22 for North Medford. We were looking at Giovanna Rotigliano. Here comes Sheldon again, though. Pushing it, firing. That one's knocked away by Castor. Fire it again. That one's off the crossbar. Get it one more time. Castor finally falls on it. And causing all the havoc that time for Sheldon was Jayada Easter. So Easter had more than one shot at it. That thing just kept bouncing around in front of the North Medford net. Rotigliano trying to get it again, but couldn't come up with it. Boger has it. Boger around one. Boger around again. Boger looking to get a shot off. Nope. Pass, but it's going to be way over everybody's head. Although they will chase it down. Here come the Black Tornado one more time. And that'll go North Medford direction. Tell you what, these teams aren't wasting any time coming out here firing at each other. We told you that Sheldon's a decent scoring team, putting up about 3 a game, which is not sloppy in soccer. And you can see right now both teams are going to pressure the ball. I mean, as in they're going to be really close in each other's face. Now, play on, they say. And out of bounds. Getting ready to inbound it for the Irish. Adri Sluga. Substitution on the other side of the field. Coming in, Alexis Cockerell Gonzalez, who may get shortened to Gonzalez. Talk about Gonzalez. Ooh, that one is wide left as Gonzalez. Cockerell Gonzalez had a shot at it, but couldn't quite get it in. Now Castor will boot it away for the Black Tornado. We think. She may just pass it off short. Nope. Goes long on this one. Sheldon with it, though. Bertigliano. Into the middle. Out to Boger. Now Blondell will pick it up. It's going to be a foul, yeah. Riding just a little too hard that time. Gwen Apker. Get the letters in the right order. The official will stop the clock. We're about, they didn't stop the clock. I'll catch them at the 23 mark because we're going to be way off if we don't do that. That's out of bounds. Again, Sheldon making substitutions as well as the Black Tornado. I'm getting ready to play clock operator, so we'll have to get all that a little bit later. Oh, wiped it out. Can you believe that? Sometimes my computer hates me. Oh, I got that wrong too.
We still live?
Yeah. So we'll try it again, see if it'll love me better the second time around. There we go. My computer realizes that I'm a human and it thinks that it's a whole lot smarter than I am. And I don't know what I'm doing at times, but every now and then I really do. No matter what it thinks. There's a shot in. But North Medford blocks that now. We've got... now Sheldon's going to get a shot at this. Taking the shot for the Irish will be Ashlyn Yancey. At least she will take this shot as soon as we get everybody lined up correctly. You have to form the wall. Get players on all sides of the field. There it is. It's up and off the top of the bar. Take it again and do it one more time. Castor will knock it out of bounds. Corner kick. Sheldon. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage when you stop. To get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Here comes the corner kick. It's up. Tipped away by Castor. And out of bounds. I think they're declaring a corner kick again. They are. So Sheldon will do it again. One more time. It'll be Yancey. Try and see if they can't pop this one the right way. get the glasses here on what's happening. Okay, here comes Yanzi. It's up. Oh, not quite yet. Official stopped everything. Didn't like where North Medford was lined up. Now here we go. Up. Goal. And getting all the love that time. As I believe number 22. So that comes at the 1937 mark. And I'm just going to let my clock keep running because it's way, way behind. It's not even running. No wonder it's way behind. Well, we'll just forget it for the clock. You haven't been able to see it anyway because I didn't turn it on, but it's way behind. So we got a quick 2-0 game here now in the first half as the Irish punched it in a couple of times. I suppose it would be even good to put the scoreboard up. I'm having quite the day here today. My computer and I can't agree on anything. Of course, it's saying it's all operator error, but here comes Ritigliano. Sheldon takes it right back. Trying to get around, can't do it. Now, got to go North Medford direction. Holcomb. We'll boot this one. Down the line, bounces over an Irish player. Now we'll fight for control. Let's see who gets it. North Medford will send it back and start things over. Caster falls on it, which is a good thing because, again, there was a Irish player right there. That was Haverland that was there for Sheldon. Haverland is out, and coming in is Elliot Sinclair. Sent out of bounds by North Medford. Throwing it long, hoping to get somebody there, but North Medford's just going to punch it out of bounds via knocking that one out. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, along with Elmer's Restaurants in Medford. Also, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And out one more time. $16:25 to go, first half. And that'll go Sheldon's direction. There's somebody there. Oh, they got Castor clear out of position, but couldn't get the shot off. Here they come back at it, though. Retigliano will send it way ahead. Boger trying to get it under control on that far side now. She's been over here on this side for most of the first half. North Medford ball. North Medford will retain control. I'll put the time up there. It's kind of an approximation. They're relatively close right now. Boger to inbound it. There's a good stop by Holcomb. And Blondell will take that on a couple of bounces. Sheldon will retain possession. It's almost like North Medford has flipped their players. All of the ones that were over here just a few minutes ago, Boger, Retigliano, all of them are on the other side now. Meanwhile, we're seeing those that were playing on the other side over here. So it's almost like they've flipped their field. It's out of bounds. Sheldon's ball. Have a 2-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You'll find John L. Scott in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. North Medford trying to get it to go out of bounds, but it didn't go that far. And that will go out of bounds this time. Sheldon will be inbounding. Fight for it over there now. The Irish come out of there with it. Fire it ahead in a hurry, and wide is that shot. Take it away. Back to the middle, nope. Offside. So the Black Tornado will get it back. Begin to approach the 10-minute mark here. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. The Irish already up 2-0. They get it down there by the goal, and they're tough to get out of there. Out of bounds. Let's make that fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. 9 locations with which to serve you, as they've opened up a store in Klamath Falls and also in Roseburg. That goes out of bounds. And substitutions. Everybody chasing. Everybody's out chasing the ball. It's a long way down there right now. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and also from our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. The home of crispy, crunchy chicken. Pinnacle 365. Into the middle it goes, off the corner kick. Nothing doing this time. We'll set this up. Sheldon with a throw in. Elbow. So Sheldon will do it again. Here comes Holcomb, charging down the field, getting it out to Boger. Boger gonna have to just fire, and does, but Blondell makes the diving save. Sheldon already on the move as Blondell got that out of there quickly. That'll go out of bounds. Well, this has definitely not been one of those soccer games where we play it between the 30-yard line. Sometimes you get to going back and forth between the two 30-yard lines and not a whole lot more happening. And just playing that 40-yard period or space. But not these teams. Are firing it at the goalies like crazy. Sheldon will have to inbound it again. Oh, offside. So we'll do it again. This time, North Medford. Sheldon trying to get it going, but can't. So they'll just start over by sending it back out. And that's going to be taken away by Boger. Boger's got around one. Boger's trying to get around two. Left foot, right foot, left foot. Take it off the right. Tripped up. Not enough. Shot. Wide. Oh, my. Oh, my. Boger had it to Villa. Villa sent it wide right. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Wonder why they went and chased that one when there was one sitting there, but maybe they didn't see it. 79 degrees right now in the Rogue Valley for those of you listening in Eugene. Clear skies. As we come to a close here in the first half. Here's Sheldon Irish out on top, 2-0 over the North Medford Black Tornado. North Medford trying to get into a tie for first place. Sheldon trying to retain. Really getting down to the end of the season. That'll go Sheldon direction. Almost all of the all the teams from the Southwest Conference are in action today. We'll take a look at that at halftime. Blondell will fall on that one. Couldn't quite get a good shot off there either. Speaking of halftime, we'll encourage you to stay tuned for the halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Did you know that the City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. There's Boger. Gets it stopped. Gets around one. Does not get around two. Sheldon will kick it out of bounds. Boger to inbound this one. 2:40 to go. Gonna get way into the middle. Scramble for the ball and out of bounds. Goal kick. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar. It will tell you what's going on. Final 2 minutes of the half. Can't imagine that Sheldon's going to decide to sit back and do nothing for the rest of the half. Just doesn't seem to be their style. We've got an injury. And up already, so I won't be stopping the clock for that. That was a Sheldon player that went down. That was Cockerell Gonzalez. Hitting the ground pretty hard there for a moment. But all right. Not leaving the game. Castor falls on it. So Peyton Castor will stop that attack. We're down to just seconds to go, as you can see on the scoreboard clock. Oh. Oh, we got a player down now. We're going to get a timeout. So my clock is about 3 seconds behind the stadium clock. They'll get the Sheldon player off the field. He's limping, so I'm just going to tell you that. You'll probably see 3 seconds when they blow the clock or blow the whistle, but oh, they set it back to 20 seconds, so it'll go a little longer than mine. We're down to the final 10, final 4. And that'll be halftime. So we've made it to halftime here at Bowerman Field and at the half. Sheldon has a 2-0 lead. Well, we'll figure out what my computer is doing later. Right now, we'll take this time out. When we come back, it'll be time for the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report right here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Excitement is building for the January 2024 opening of the Rogue X Community Complex. The Aquatics and Event Centers await you with 2 indoor swimming pools and water slides. The Event Center will host basketball and volleyball leagues, tournaments, and other indoor events. You can visit playmedford.com or check your fall activities guide to learn more about the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex, Rogue X. One thing that our executive producer Joe Brett has been doing is he has been catching up with the Medford School District Athletic Director, really Activities Director, Fred Condizella. They've been talking about what's going on in the Medford School District regarding athletics and other activities. This week they caught up with each other, and here's what they had to say.
We're excited to be back at the District 549C Athletic Office, our visit with Fred Conzella to catch up on things. Fred, we've had a couple of home football games now, and we touched on in our first interview that there was some help needed from parents, and as it turns out, that first game kind of indicated you had to make some changes, and you implemented those changes for middle school students to be accompanied by guardians at the last home football game. How did that work out Friday?
Well, first off, I would like to thank all of our families, parents and guardians for their support. We had a very, very good evening, and just wanted to thank everybody. As we shared in district communication that went out to families, we are experiencing staffing shortages, and so supervising that middle school section was proving to be challenging because we did have a lot of middle school kids showing up, and so for the safety of our students, requiring a parent or guardian to supervise students is going to work well for us. So we're going to continue that. In addition, we have increased SRO presence because we have had some incidents happen within the community, and so we feel like these adjustments are perfectly timed.
We want it to be a safe and family-friendly experience when we come to the games.
Absolutely. Safety is the number one priority for the Medford School District, and you said it perfectly.
Some great seasons underway. The football teams are doing well, and another volleyball clash is on the horizon for the black and blue matchup.
That's right. We have, not only football happening every Friday night, and both those teams have gotten off to a great start. You can see North versus South Medford High School volleyball happening Tuesday, October 3rd. That's going to be at North Medford High School. They duked it out a couple of weeks ago at South Medford High School, and so you can see a rematch coming up next week on Tuesday, October 3rd. It's going to be a good match.
Always some extra juice for the black and blue matchups.
Absolutely. This time at North. So it's going to be exciting. So we hope everybody to come on out and support us as always. We want to see that gym packed out. And of course, if you can't make it, we're thankful for Table Rock Sports for streaming that live for you all.
Or go to the game live and check it out at home afterwards as well.
Right.
Works really well too.
You can do both.
Fred, we're really excited to have rekindled our partnership with Rogue Credit Union, supporting Medford 549C District Athletics with the Touchdown Club, and in basketball season coming ahead, the 3-point field goal club. So $10 for every touchdown scored. North and South have taken advantage already and gotten the dollars rolling for the district's partnership with RCU.
Awesome. We'd like to thank the Rogue Credit Union and Joe also for Table Rock Sports for rekindling that again. Of course, those dollars help to support our athletic programs, and so we're extremely excited to be a part of that again. We want to thank Rogue Credit Union for their generous donation.
Let's get the Panthers and Tornado into the end zone as many times as we can, and we'll have Tom Resepke and Benji Ferguson down there keeping the totals racking up.
I like it. Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate you having me, and have a great week.
Fred, good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
So we return here to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here on TableRockSports.net. And we're going to set the clock up simply because we'll get there in what happened here in just a moment in the first half. Haverland was the one that scored both of those goals. I got Haverland right the first time. I gave it to somebody else the second time, though. But Danny Haverland is officially going to be credited with both of those goals. The first one coming in the 21st minute and the second one coming in the 10th minute. As right now the Irish have a 2-0 lead over the North Medford Black Tornado. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department helps sponsor our fall sports coverage. Swim lessons, basketball, and volleyball leagues, a splash pad, water slides are all set to open in January 2024 at the Rogex Complex at the Howard Memorial Sports Park. You can reserve birthday rooms and packages with sports and splashing. This has been the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Visit them at playmedford.com. Throwing my papers around is what I'm doing. It's probably not the best idea I've ever had in life. I would blame it on the wind, but there is no wind to blame it on. So I must take full responsibility for losing the papers. Ready to begin the second half as North Medford's going to have to figure out something. They will start with the ball in the second half. Get the referee to get thumbs up from everybody. And there we go. That'll be a foul. That'll go Sheldon way. And Castor will grab that one again on a bounce. Blondell will fire that one down the other way. North Medford foul, or ball, following the foul. There's Boger. Not around though that time. The Irish got a foot on it. Sheldon trying to get it out of their end. No, yeah. Let me, my eyes deceived me that time, but not so much. They were working. Fire that ahead. Blondell will take it. And then throw it to a teammate. I'll do it again, the same thing. This is one of these moments where we're having the somewhat between the 30-yard line and between the 30-yard line. Playing at about a 40-yard space occasionally. Getting it down towards the net is North Medford. Not necessarily taking a shot on goal officially, but trying to get control of it. Sheldon moving it forward. There's a shot. Castor will take it out of the air. Blondell will get rid of this for Sheldon once Boger inspires her a little bit. Sheldon throws it in. I think gives it right back to North Medford. That'll be out of bounds. Via to inbounded for North Medford. Ooh, that always feels like it hurts really badly. Soccer players seem to take it pretty much in stride, but I don't think I would. North Medford will win the race there, but Booted out of bounds, so Sheldon will take it and throw it in. Long delay here while Sheldon gets that ready to go. Don't mind us, we're just moving stuff to protect stuff. That time of day where everything has to be a little bit protected. Not too warm though today. I mean, it's warm, don't get me wrong. We're at 80 degrees, but ooh, there was a collision. Both players are up. Everybody's fine. Oh, a yellow card. Seriously. The yellow card being given to Elisa Wisdom of North Medford. I have a feeling that the Black Tornado coaching staff won't look upon that too kindly. I don't know if they'll argue it much, but I will register at least a small complaint. And they stopped the clock, so I didn't stop mine. I'll stop it now, and when they get close, we'll rejoin them. 32:08 is where the clock got stopped. Wisdom looks like she's about ready to come right back in anyway. They have to go to the bench for a little bit. Sheldon. That's out of bounds. But the Irish will do it again. Hey, this is going to come right to my foot and past my foot. That's why I don't play soccer. They sent the ball right to me. And what did I do? I had to let it go right past me. It's just, what can I say? I'll never get on the pitch that way. Scramble for the ball. Boger wins it. Now here comes Boger. Down the sideline. Trying to get it inside. Around one. Popped it up. Way too high. And out of bounds. Table Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors that would include John L. Scott Real Estate and the scoreboard that they have, and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. And you're saying I forgot to start my clock, and you're right, because you're an astute viewers. But we'll get it here. I'm going to boot that out of bounds. And away we go. Goal kick coming up for Castor. I think we had an offside a long time ago. I will just take the kick from Castor after she took it on a bounce. Villa, so some fancy footwork there. There's a block. That'll go Sheldon way. They have a chance to get it in again. Referee has something that he wants to say. This is Ashlyn Yancey with the kick. Way over the net. Thanks to all our sponsors. That would also include Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. They have routes that have been expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. There goes Boger. Boger's going to lose it, though. Villa trying to get it back, but Yancey will send it forward for Sheldon. North trying to get to it before the average can get set back there. Here comes Sheldon again. Whereas the first half was a little more of a offensive struggle, this one here has, in the second half, has been a little more of a defensive struggle. I have 25 minutes to go and no scoring here in the second half. If Sheldon continues with this shutout, it's going to lower their average. They were allowing .8, which round up is basically 1. But they're going to get it even lower than that if they keep the shutout going. Ooh, that went over Castor's outstretched hands, but ended up going wide right. May have even been deflected by Castor as Yancey's getting ready to do a goal kick. And that goes wide right. Fans, it's time to get you back in the game as an official. There is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to OSAA.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. So we're down to what they call the 22nd minute now. We're below 23. About 22 and a half to go in the ball game. North Medford needing to find a couple here. But the Irish have them shut down entirely. Boy, there's a hard tackle. It'll go Sheldon's direction. They waste no time at all with those kicks and throw-ins. Right on it. That's out of bounds. North Medford direction. Blondell will grab it. Send it the other way. He almost had it. Now does have it. That'll be out of bounds. North Medford ball. Castor will grab it. Ooh. Had it, lost it momentarily with a Sheldon Irish player right there. But managed to get a hold of it again. Castor will take it on a bounce. And out of bounds. Sheldon will take it. North Medford finally gets it going the favorable direction for them. Then Sheldon takes it right back. Castor one more time grabbing it. And out of bounds. I believe we've arrived at a water break. I didn't know we were taking a water break. How about that, huh? Otherwise, we would have all had really cold water going for us. Hey, Table Rug Sports says hello to our nearly 3,000 YouTube subscribers. You can join the team at YouTube/Table Rug Sports, and you'll get updates when games go live. All right, so maybe we will take a little swallow of water. I don't think mine's cold anymore, though. We have more soccer action for you next week, as we'll have boys soccer on Tuesday. Roseburg is in town. And then Wednesday, we have girls soccer. Roseburg is in town. This is the result, the girls game is a result of the smoke season we had down here in the Rogue Valley. And they had to move what would have been a home game in the smoke season for North Medford up to Roseburg. So now they return the favor and the smoke is gone. We come down here and play. So we'll have that soccer action for you Tuesday and Wednesday. Those will be at night, starting at about 6 o'clock. So Sheldon will inbound this. Guess I need to get my clock going again. I forget about my clock, which is now so far behind. Not used to being a clock operator. Maybe I'll just quit being one for the rest of the night. Not doing so well at it. We'll just tell you there's 18:34 to go in the game. If the clock seems important, we'll get back to it. Here comes Sheldon again. Castor jumps on it before Haverland can get there. Haverland would have been going for the hat trick if she could have gotten a shot off. There's a shot way too high. Goal kick coming up for Sheldon. North Medford looking for something here to happen quickly. Needs to happen quickly. We're going to be dipping below 17 minutes to go. So they need something to happen. A couple of somethings to happen. And the official is saying that it'll be, after the substitution, it will be North Medford ball. Corner kick. This is when everybody gets all bunched up. Boger had it there for a moment. Boger still has it. Boger's turning. Boger's trying to get it through. Boger now not going to get a shot off. And no foul either as she hits the ground. Here comes Haverland. That's going to be taken away, though. And then right back. And out of bounds. Yancey with that header off the inbound. North Medford needs to get this out of there. Haverland knocked away by Castor. Corner kick. Yancey will take it for the Irish. Table Rock Sports welcomes Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey to our sponsorship team. Solar Pros can save you thousands on your home solar panels installation. Check out their Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. So we'll move ourselves this direction and watch what happens. Yancey has the corner kick coming up for the Irish. There's a header. Ooh, almost. There's another shot. No good. There's a second one, and it's good. It's now 3-0. And what happened in everybody takes their notes in the 12th minute. And now North Medford has a lot of work to do. Oh my! So Sheldon's goalkeeper Blondell held on to the ball until Boger showed up at the last moment, then reached down, grabbed it, pulled it away, took off on the run, and kicked it. Have to get around. There's a shot. There's Haverland with another one. It's going to go way, 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 way. Oh, Sheldon's going to save it. They're going to fire another one. Ooh, and there's another goal. Oh, man. That one was unexpected. And that goal, we'll get it up on the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard in a moment, but that belongs to Cockerill Gonzalez that time. Stuck it in from way out there. 4-0. And we're at 12:44 to go in the game. Here they come again. There's another shot. That one will go left. So Castor will have a goal kick. Now they've got to go chase. Somebody's got to go chase the ball. Oh, there's one. Corner kick coming up for the Irish. It's up. The header? No. But North Medford doesn't have it out of there yet. Out of bounds. They still don't have it out of there. It's still on the North Medford end of the field. That one's going to go wide left. Now they do have to go chase some soccer balls. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Castor. A little soft kick this time. So it was pretty much a defensive struggle that we got inside the final 20 minutes. And after that, and there's another one. Let's see who's getting the love. May have to ask my fellow media member. I think it's Cockrell Gonzalez again. Well, it's 5-0 anyway. And out of bounds. Yancey will inbound it for Sheldon. As we're now below 10 minutes to go, so the Irish will keep their conference lead. Wouldn't say they have this thing won yet. South Medford's right behind them, also chasing them. We didn't get a chance to look at the schedule. But if I remember off the top of my head, I don't think South Medford is playing today. I know Willamette, Grants Pass, these two teams are playing. They're grab my iPad. It's getting rather warm, and we'll see if I can convince it to work. That'd be a Sheldon ball. So South Eugene is at Grants Pass, and Willamette is at Roseburg. So there's kind of the lineup. So South Medford with the weekend off, but they're right behind the Fighting Irish. Well, not the Fighting Irish anymore. Blondell blocks that one. They just go by the Irish now. There's a pass by Blondell. Goal kick coming up for North Medford. North Medford will keep it. Tried to get to Villa. Would have been a good idea, but Sheldon steps in. Offside. Out of bounds. North Medford will try it again. Running out of minutes. Actually, a 3-goal scoring outburst at about the 10-minute mark. Maybe the 15-minute mark, but that pretty much did the Black Tornado in right there. Here comes Sheldon again. I'm going to get it off this time, but it will be, oh, North Medford ball. Okay. It is Sheldon ball, which is what we thought it should be. Into the middle, headed. Sheldon has it there, punched out. Dribbled. Around 4 minutes to go now. 4:08. Sheldon continues to just put the pressure on. Castor will grab this. Here comes the Black Tornado. Now Sheldon will ride him off the ball. Villa has it, but tried to set it up for a score, but Blondell grabbed it, threw it out of bounds. That's called a stall tactic, knowing full well that North Medford had to spend some clock time setting up. We're below 2.5 minutes to go. Pretty smart play on Blondell's part. Nothing comes of the corner kick for the Black Tornado. North Medford ball. And in the middle, Villa tries it. Goal! With a minute 32 to go. I gotta get rid of that one because that wasn't the one. It's right there. North Medford puts their first one in. Villa with it. And make it a 5-1 ball game. And a minute 32 to go. That was Villa.
Villa?
Yeah, number one.
Number one? That was her.
Timeout while they tend to a Sheldon player. All of us, talking to the writer from the Rogue Valley Times, we're all trying to help each other out and figuring out who scored. May have to ask him before the end of the game who scored those other three for Sheldon. As Haverland scored the first two. I'll make sure I don't miss it. She got a hat trick. $50 seconds to go. Who scored the ones for?
17 got a hat trick, number 3, and then number 22.
Thank you. We're down to the final 30 seconds here. Okay. And this one is essentially over with this throw-in. And that's it. It's a final here at Bowerman Field. And my breakboard doesn't want to cooperate with me. So we'll just leave the scoreboard up. It's a little smaller, but at least you can see it. And we will try one more time to get the bigger breakboard up. Oh, not interested. All right. But it's a 5-1 final here for Sheldon over North Medford High School as the Irish continue their winning ways. We'll return with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission post-game show. That's next right here on TableRockSports.net.
game day, or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we welcome you back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign post-game show. You can visit travelmedford.org, search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. So things went this way. The Irish got 2 goals in the first half, in the 22nd minute and in the 10th minute. Well, they're kind of given to me that like you're playing up 90, but that's not really what happened. But anyway, they got 2 goals from Danny Haverland. And then I got to do a little math. 19. I'm working at it. And so at about 21 minutes left to go in the second half, Haverland got it in again. And that gave her the hat trick for the day as she scored 3 goals. Just about a minute later, Cockrell Gonzalez stuck one in. All of a sudden it was 4-0. And then just about a minute after that, Ava Filya stuck one in. And all of a sudden it was a 5-0 ball game. And to close it out with about a minute 32 to go, then Villa put one in for North Medford. And it made it the final count of 5-1. So that just means that Sheldon stays out on top of the conference. That's really what that means, and probably no surprise. You'd expect them to probably be at the end of the season a top 8, maybe even a top 4 team. Don't know if they can win the title because not keeping track of what's going on around the rest of the state all that well. And I don't know how they really shape up, but you Sheldon Irish fans, you've got it figured out. I'm pretty sure of that. So we'll just leave it right there for you. We would like, though, to thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. We would like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night right here on TableRockSports.net. Our next production here as far as Table Rock Sports is concerned regarding North Medford High School will be Tuesday when boys soccer takes center stage here. Roseburg Indians will be in town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon 5, North Medford 1. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.